connect.
It make a connect.
The green light mean connect?
Green light is connect.
Oh, it's connect.
It make a connect.
Oh, very nice.
It make a connect.
This is not in the... Are you recording?
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Okay, I'm just going to put this in the corner.
Yeah.
We got another... Well, it's a quick pumps episode. We got a great topic for today, except we are filming it while we are doing setup for the next day. It is technically a quick pump.
I do get a good pump from hauling ass. So today we're talking about a little bit more about some self-improvement stuff, which we've covered on many episodes, but today it's like a quick rapid fire, and we're going to talk about the self-improvement trap. Like, are you growing, or are you just like consuming all the self-improvement stuff and not actually taking anything actionable towards those goals? Like, everyone's reading books, listening to podcasts, specifically this one, watching the content, all that stuff, but, you know, are you actually applying it?
Let me see. You put some barbells away.
Yeah, you start off, big boy. You get that part. You get the party started. Get the conversation going.
I just want to watch you put those heavy barbells away. You know. Okay, cool. Well, it is going to be like kind of that quick pumps vibe, or like a quicker episode. So we're going to start with an agree or disagree. Kind of keep it nice and quick. Run through these topics.
Don't you mean agree or agree? Because every time we do these, we have the same answer.
It's literally this or that.
Yeah,
it's
okay.
We're just talking about, you know, certain topics that might spring up some controversy, but so far there's been just concurrence.
Yeah, I get that.
So, number one, most people use self-improvement content to feel productive without really doing anything.
Ooh.
That's an interesting one. Like, you're either doom scrolling, but it's like, or even on YouTube or whatever, and just watching other people tell you how to be productive, but you're not really doing shit yourself, but you're like kind of feeling productive while doing it.
Yeah, it's like you're getting like a secondhand motivation, and you're like, this is great, I'm gonna start this tomorrow.
And and then you still don't feel great because you didn't get anything done.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, I've learned all these things, but you know what the main thing is.
I think sometimes like...
You need to take action.
Yeah, I think sometimes people like... I've done it too, where I've like watched some stuff on TikTok or Instagram or YouTube, and I'm like, this is so motivating, and I can't wait to do this eventually one day. You know what I mean? Like, I think people like consume it, but yeah, maybe just don't apply it.
Yeah. And then like this goes into, let's say you're listening to a podcast about success, or like how to get success, or you know, how to get to that next step,
right?
Improve yourself. But it's not really the same as actually being successful.
Yes.
I don't know. I feel like, obviously that's a very obvious statement, but I feel like listening to that type of shit is very beneficial as long as you're able to implement certain things you learn, or, you know, you do learn things.
I was going to say, at the very least, you're like absorbing positive knowledge. Even if you don't take action, you're still kind of like feeding your brain with good information versus like doom scrolling or just like watching TV or something.
I don't know about that one. I think that one's like kind of a bonus.
Gray area. Kinda, yeah.
Ooh, this one's interesting. Okay, kind of content focused, but the more content you consume, the less you actually do in terms of like being productive. Or like making progress towards your goals and whatnot.
Oh, 100% agree with that. Like, if you're, I guess on the same topic, if you're consuming motivational or life improvement content all the time, but you're just consuming the content,
you have no time.
You have no time to do it. Yeah. So I think it's like I do agree with that. I think the more you consume, and I think it's very easy to fall into that trap of just like, I need more information. I want to learn more. I want to like have the perfect conditions to like...
It's never going to be perfect.
Yeah, to like start this thing that I want to do or whatever it may be. Yeah. And it's like you try to fill your time with as much stuff pertaining to the topic, but you never actually get around to doing it because you're so focused on learning as much and, like I said, the conditions to be like perfect.
And that is a perfect segue. Wow, we said perfect like 6 times there.
Yeah.
Into the next one.
It's word of the day.
Most people already know what they need to do. They just don't do it.
Yeah.
They just don't do it.
Yeah. I mean, and that comes down to, that's just like straight willpower and execution.
Willpower, discipline, being able to actually take action and like not be afraid and care about what
Or
other
just
people
like,
think.
yeah,
I
not,
agree with
yeah,
that.
like I was gonna say, not be afraid of failing, because you're
Yeah.
gonna fail, right?
What about this one? Yo, we coming out with some heat today.
Heat.
Some fire.
Hiya.
Okay, what do you think about this? Self-awareness. So you're like a pretty self-aware person without any action is just a sophisticated excuse.
Okay, that's an interesting phrasing of that. So, like, how would you interpret that?
Like, so you know what you need to do. You keep saying like, I got to do this, I got to do that.
Yeah,
so
like
you're aware of like your
you're aware of what you need,
goals
what
and,
needs to be done.
and whatnot, but you're not physically acting on them or like actually trying to make progress towards it. So you're kind of just like in some limbo,
Like
and
a-
you're just
yeah,
like
you're stuck.
always figuring out reasons why you're not able to do it or you can't
Like
do it.
like a purgatory, like a.
Oh,
You know what?
the
Yeah, limbo.
worst.
You said limbo.
the worst.
Yeah, you're just kind of like gravitating between the action and not taking action. You're like right in
Yeah.
the middle.
Yeah. Oh, this one's funny. Have you ever tried journaling?
Not successfully, but I've definitely done what this topic's about, where I've contemplated journaling and listened to people talk about journaling and thought about journaling.
So what do you think about this one? Journaling is actually a substitute for dealing with your problems. It's not a substitute. It's
Like a coping mechanism?
it's a substitute for actually dealing with your
Didn't
like traumatic
literally an
problems.
hour ago you told me how you were journaling this morning? This is like a call out.
I don't agree with that shit.
Yeah. I don't know.
think there's value in putting your thoughts in your mind down on paper,
Yeah.
however that might be. Like,
Yeah.
sure, you maybe if you have something really important that you need to work through, you can do that in a different kind of way, whether it's like therapy or I don't know, seeking help in a different way. But I think there's merit or benefit to writing your thoughts down or kind of.
It's a good way to organize what's going on in your mind, right?
Well, sometimes it gets too jumbled in there and you got to unjumble it.
I think it's also good to like visually see your goals, you know, like if you're,
That's how I kind of do it.
or just like it makes it easy to like break stuff down. It's like, okay, let's use like fitness, for example. Like you want to lose 20 pounds. Okay, how are you going to get there? Let's say I want to lose a pound a week. So it's going to take, you know, whatever the math checks out to 20 weeks.
Yeah.
And then what actions am I going to take every day? So if you like write it down, you can almost write out like a plan, right? Whereas you can have that exact same thought in your brain, like what I just said, but it gets scrambled.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because you don't have something to visually, I guess, like trigger that and remind you the
Yeah.
steps you need to take. I don't know. I think journaling is good. I'm not
I
like.
disagree.
I'm
We
not gonna-
disagree on one.
Yeah, but we both disagree.
Oh, you mean we have to both
we
be
have to
split?
Yes. Yeah. I don't think we have.
Okay. How about this one?
Okay.
How many self-help books have you read?
Read and listened, like on Audible, or just read?
Listening counts. Listening
Okay.
counts.
In my lifetime,
Bro, it's not that deep. How many?
I don't know. Let's say I do like 2 to 3 a year, maybe.
Okay, so
Like, but that's mostly listening.
you've dipped your toes in the space,
I've
right?
dipped them.
Okay, so what do you think about this one? People who read the most self-help books often need them the most.
Yeah, I feel like that's the target audience. I think like you
I'm
mean
not
like
sure.
it's like people who are like desperate to get help, like they're looking for an answer kind of thing. Is that what you think?
I
I disagree with that. I don't think so. I think everyone can benefit. So whether you
It's not like you're a person whose life is in shambles if you read a book that's like teaching you how to become a better person or
manage
like
your
how to-
time or save money.
I don't know. It's
or,
kind of a weird outlook. You
Yeah.
agreed though. I disagree. There we go. We did it.
the one and only time on today's
Moving on to the hot takes.
hot takes. Okay, I'm on it. Sorry, I'm just going to load up the workout while we're doing that. All right, so one sentence response, or, you know, for us, one sentence is like 8 sentences. Let's give it like a nice minute max. No backpedaling, which I do sometimes. Okay, the self-improvement industry profits from you not actually ever improving. Damn, that's a call out.
I feel like that's been something discussed in the back rooms.
Like in the Reddit back
They're like,
rooms?
no, like
Okay.
of the creative process.
creative
of like,
team,
or
yeah.
like, you know, the the higher ups, the cabal of the self-help.
All of the dark figures that run the
They're
self-help
like,
industry.
we want these people to be stuck in this loop forever.
It's like a bunch of dudes with a
Yeah.
cloaks, and they're sitting around like
we don't want them to improve.
They're sitting around like a table, and Atomic Habits is in the middle.
How many times can we make them
Yeah.
read and purchase this book?
That's hilarious.
I mean,
I think, but that applies to literally any industry, though.
yeah.
Like if you sell a product that your customer's only going to use once, you're going to be out of products to sell.
Well,
I think it's a weird
book.
one.
These are mainly books, though, so they're only
Wow,
gonna
we
be,
completely butchered like the 30-second 1-minute rule there.
they're only going to be sold once, right? So
I think
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure about that one. Let's go with the not applicable NA. Most people's morning routines are just elaborate ways to avoid hard work. What does that mean? I mean, I feel like having a good morning routine and being consistent is hard work, though.
Yeah, but maybe some people just like do it over the top. Like, you know that guy on IG, I forget his name, is like Jared something, that Jack Black guy who like,
yeah.
he wakes up at like
2:15 a.m.
4:23.
Yeah.
He'll take a cold plunge at 4:28, and
Yes.
he does it like by the fucking 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes. And by like 5:40, he's like working. It just makes no sense.
He's done like 6 workouts at 3 a.m.
it's so odd.
I think, that's extreme, but
Yeah.
just to quickly move on to the next one, I think, I think having a good morning routine is pretty important.
Keeps you like balanced.
Routine,
and,
right? At the end of the day.
Consistent.
Yeah.
The guy with the least followers in the gym is probably making the most progress
Least like followers
on socials.
is making the most progress.
I don't agree with that. Like just
That's
because you have
weird.
followers
Yeah,
on
I don't think
socials
that's
does-
relative. I think it's more like, I think if you were to break that down into like if you zoom out on it, it's more like
he's focusing on the workout.
the person with like, I
There's
guess
no
the most
vanity.
like, who's the most like displays themselves the most and like
yeah.
talks about it the most versus the quiet person who's just working hard.
I think it's just a different mindset, different
Yeah.
personality.
Yeah, I agree. We
Okay.
have sleds.
Most people don't have a knowledge problem. They have a courage problem. Facts, I agree.
Courage
Moving on. Like courage as in like they don't take action.
Yeah,
Or,
that's
like, they don't
that's
do
an
anything.
easy agree.
They have an idea or some semblance of like what they should do, but they're just like, there's an excuse. And I've done this. I'm sure you've done this. We've all done this.
Yeah.
Where like you have ideas and you don't act upon them. Sometimes you don't act upon them for like a year. I've done that shit. And
It's just like ruminating
just,
in the back of your
and
head.
like you want to do it, you want to try. Sometimes it takes time for you to get over that hump and take that step. Crazy.
Yeah,
All right.
Every step you take, every move you make.
This or that,
Ooh,
right?
classic.
Zero hesitation, no explaining.
Okay.
Read 50 books a year or take one real risk a year.
Take one real risk a year.
Boom, next. Follow 10 motivational accounts or follow 0 and just put the fucking work in.
Probably follow 0 and just put the work in. The way you said that was pretty funny.
Perfect morning routine or no routine but full execution.
That's a tough one.
That's like some Gary Vee sentence right there.
Yeah.
No routine, full execution.
I mean, like, obviously the execution is what matters at
But
the
I
end
feel
of the
the
day.
no routine's gonna like mess with you. But hey, if you're executing, I think that's the most important.
Yeah.
Agreed. Know your purpose, your full purpose, or just start moving.
Know your full purpose or just start moving.
I feel like
I think you just got to start moving, dude.
you develop your purpose over time.
Yeah, you kind of, exactly. I was going to say, you
But
kind
like you also kind of, anyways, it just says just this or that, keep moving. But I feel like you need to also have some semblance of like what you want to do, right?
yeah, 100%. I completely
Consume
messed
less, do more, or stay informed and act slower.
Stay informed and act slower.
I agree with that.
Like, just do the basics that work.
Yeah, don't like overdo it on the consumption, but like
Yeah.
still stay in the loop.
Yeah, I agree with that one for sure. 100%.
Because acting fast isn't great. Like you need to do quality shit.
Yeah, I think in some situations, like I think it's a good idea to just like act without thinking, aka
Retard
maxing. I think that definitely has some merit to it, but I
Yeah.
also agree with this other point where
How about this one? Document your journey publicly
Mm-hmm.
from the ground up, or build it in complete silence. I'm gonna go document it because
I was just
there's
gonna
so
say-
much benefit that could happen from like putting yourself out there that you probably wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I was gonna say
a lot
it
more
also
work, though.
holds you accountable because
Yeah.
there's other people following along to see
Yeah.
your like progress
Yeah.
and stuff like that. Yeah, I
Okay,
would say
last one
definitely.
in this or that. Motivated every day or disciplined even when you're not motivated. We've talked about this in an early topic. It's super easy. Discipline.
Discipline at the end always.
Okay.
It's like that was like our second episode.
Yeah.
Actually, wasn't that our first one? Motivation versus discipline.
It was our first quick bumps, I think.
It was the first. Yeah, that's what it was.
first quick bumps.
Bam.
Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Okay, next segment. Would you rather? You must commit. No both. No neither.
Okay.
Number one. Would you rather know everything about self-improvement but never apply it, or know nothing but take action every day?
No, nothing.
I know nothing right now.
I was gonna say I know nothing.
Okay, next. Would you rather be the most self-aware person in the room or the most consistently disciplined? We talk about that discipline, bro.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now.
That ain't nothing but a thing.
Ain't nothing but a thing.
Okay, next. Would you rather have a perfect plan you never execute on, or a messy plan that you follow through on? Boy, we're having a messy plan here.
Yeah. As long as you follow through, right? I mean, you're gonna make mistakes. Every plan is messy.
Because
Like,
I'm too messy
it comes
and I'm too fucking clean.
comes down to that, waiting for everything to be perfect. You can't really do
Legit.
that.
Now that was legitness. Okay. Would you rather spend a year reading every book on success or spend a year failing at something real? Boy, I'm gonna fail.
Yeah, failing.
You
Also,
know what they say about failure.
bro, I can barely read like a coloring book. You want me to? You want me to read like multiple books a year, bro?
But
Why do you
he's
think?
gonna need glasses. You can be like, hello, my name's
Well,
Matthew.
actually,
I read 100 books this month.
why? That's why I was saying earlier in one of the earlier points that I'm like, does listening count? Because
Yeah.
I like when someone reads in my ears. Someone
Give me that sensual talking.
whispers sweet nothings.
Give me that sensual talking in my ear.
Get out of
Keep
bed.
it at 74 degrees so
Get
it's
out of-
sweaty.
Get out of bed in the morning. Work out 4 times a week. I don't know why the voice is like that. Why is the voice like
Just
that?
turned into that Will Ferrell scene.
It's like
from
Wolf, yeah, I was gonna
Eastbound
say.
and Down.
The straight Will Ferrell one.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to fail because, failure is the road to success. You can't succeed if you do not fail. If you haven't failed, that means you haven't
believe-
tried.
I believe it was Plato who said that. Don't quote me on that one.
All right. We're almost there. This was truly a quick
This was a
pumps.
quick pumps because we've literally done
Back to
nothing
the
in here.
OG ways.
That's what we
Okay.
like. Just a nice, quick, digestible listen.
A quick, digestible, little laugh, little gaff.
Just a widow digestible listen.
Widow listen that sometimes we don't make sense on, but
God, I feel
sometimes
bad
we
for
do.
anyone who's listening to this.
Segment 5. Overrated, underrated. This is a new one.
Ooh, overrated, underrated.
Overrated, underrated.
The old over and under.
Okay, 10 seconds of why. Morning routines. Overrated, underrated.
Underrated. Because
Ooh.
people don't do morning
People need
routines.
discipline.
I think most people's morning routine is wake up as close to your alarm as possible.
Drink a coffee.
Drink a coffee immediately.
Feel tired.
And then just get out the door.
And hate themselves.
Yeah, that's like 99.9%.
Journaling.
Underrated?
You don't have to say that because of me.
Just trying to protect my peace.
I think it could be overrated.
be both, yeah.
But like you need to do it with intention,
Hundo.
Meditation apps. I think they're kind of
Overrated.
overrated,
Yeah.
but not because meditation's bad.
You're telling me I gotta pay $9.99 a month for someone to be like, hey, just chill
Yeah.
for a second, bro.
You
Like,
could put
sit
the
down-
music on YouTube
Yeah,
and
sit
sit
down for
there by
10
yourself,
minutes.
but you need someone to tell you because you're unable to do it by yourself.
Yeah.
Goes back to discipline. I think it's overrated, but for the wrong reasons. Ooh, life coaches. Underrated.
Do you think life coaches are underrated?
Oh, you know what? There's too many of them.
Yeah, I think there's too many, yeah.
No, I was talking about like if you have a mentor, like
A mentor-
someone who's been through it.
I think a mentor 100%
Yeah.
underrated.
Life coaches, there's too many people trying to be, what's his name?
Gary Vee?
No. The OG life coach.
Oh, the guy with the face. He's got a long face.
He's like 65.
Oh my God, what's his name?
Oh.
Tony Robbins.
Tony Robbins.
Holy
there
shit.
we go. Sorry, Tony.
Bro, he's gonna be, if
We're
he ever
clipping
comes
that.
across this podcast,
We're
he's gonna
clipping
look,
that.
he's gonna look in the mirror and be like, I don't have a long face. What the hell is this?
He looks.
But you knew who I was, as soon as I said guy with the face, you fucking knew who I was talking about.
Well, no, I knew you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew.
Okay. Nice.
Okay, how about reading 30 minutes a day? Underrated for me.
Underrated Reno.
Hundo P, we don't read enough.
Yeah.
How about an accountability partner? You don't really hear about that these days.
Super underrated.
Yeah, people like a good buddy, or maybe just even an acquaintance.
Yeah.
Someone that's like,
Or an AI chatbot.
yo, did you do that shit today that you're supposed to do? And you're like, no. Well, we'll fucking do it already.
Dude, AI chatbot, bro.
Yeah. Or Claude. It's just Claude for me.
Yeah.
How about this therapy? I think we're gonna skip over it.
You're like, I don't need therapy.
No. I mean, I think that the proper answer is underrated.
Yeah, I agree. I think more people.
Moving on. No more words on that.
Okay. Yeah.
75 hard. Overrated.
Overrated.
Just showing up without a plan. Underrated.
Underrated?
I think just showing up's more than half the battle.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, and we're gonna finish it off.
Let's go.
We're gonna pick a question.
Okay.
Gonna both answer honestly. We're gonna let it breathe.
Oh,
We're gonna let it stank up the room. Ruminate. Because I did say I keep this room at a 74.
Ruminate.
Nice and sweaty.
Ruminate in the room.
Okay. What's the one thing you stopped consuming and started doing that actually moved the needle for you? You go first.
Stopped consuming and started doing making content
Ooh.
for me. Just being back to regularly putting content out on social media, whereas for the last year I've been planning, I'll do it, and then I would just watch content and be like, this is a good idea.
And then put it in a memory bank.
And I have a notepad with all these ideas, but I'm just don't take action. So that would be it for me.
Nice.
I think.
And how do you feel about that?
Well, now that I'm doing it, it's been great. I've been really enjoying it, and I'm glad I pushed myself to do it, and kind of stopped caring about whether or not the end result of whatever I put out there is going to be good, bad, viral. No one's going to see it. Lots of people are going to see it.
Ooh.
Whatever. So yeah, and I think it's just helped me just be more comfortable in that social media setting in general.
Yeah.
That would be it for me. What about you?
Nice. I think for me, stop consuming and what was the question?
Stop consuming and started doing. The topic of this episode.
Well, I mean, is it I'm struggling a little because is it just content focused in terms of consumption?
No, it could be something else. Maybe it could be nutrition related. Where
nutrition. That was my answer. Going to be my answer.
Yeah, you stopped consuming and started being more diligent with let's say tracking. And
No.
Yeah.
I started improving my chef skills.
Yeah, there you go.
I stopped ordering takeout as much.
Yeah, and just learning how to cook.
Yeah, but not even that. Just learning how to have the variety in the meals and not just having chicken and salad or chicken and rice or chicken and potatoes or steak and eggs. Of learning how to spice it up. And
You just listed every bodybuilder's meal plan, literally ever.
well, that's what I used to do, and I was I want to get better. I want to still hit my macros, have high protein,
and have flexibility.
keep the carbs low, but
Flexibility.
make it a dope meal.
Yeah, variety and flexibility.
Yeah.
Variety is the spice of life.
Yes, sir. And in closing,
There's
a big statement prepared.
You can do the closing. I'm going to keep going here.
In closing, the gap between knowing and doing is where most people live permanently. Goodbye. See you in the next one.
That was great. Nice. That was good.
But that's actually facts, though.
Yeah. That's actually
think about that one tonight.
that's actually some deep ass shit
Literally
right there.
philosophically.
Philosophize, as they say in the ancient times.
I think Marcus Aurelius said that.
I believe it was Socrates.
Socrates, philosophy.
one of the greatest scholars of our time.
All right, peace.